people that study these things. They saw that the brain development of children that were raised above the poverty line was different. When you're in a family that has so much stress and strain, the cortisol constantly pumping into a developing brain actually affects its development. 1 year we had that, and then it went away, and guess what happened to the poverty rate? It went back up, but it shows something to all of us. I don't care where you're from in this country, I don't care what your party is, it shows something to all of us. That child poverty, that moral obscenity of child poverty in America is not an inevitability. It is a policy choice. Yes. And so we, in this incredible nation, with power and resources and ingenuity, we know we have the power to banish poverty. We know we have the power to unleash human potential. We know we have the power to make every child born in America have food that can nourish their body, a school that can nurture their genius, and a community, a beloved community, that could compel and inspire them to achieve their dreams. That's possible. But here's what we need, and this is what I'll end with. Here's what we need. Martin Luther King said it so clearly. The problem today, what we have to repent for, is not just the vitriolic words and violent actions of the bad people, but the appalling silence and tragic inaction of the good people. We got to start recognizing that the call of our country now is not how loudly we point fingers or condemn people that disagree with us. That is not the challenge. That's contributing to the problem. I know this. I was running for a town hall stage. I don't know if anybody heard of this. I ran for president once. Very few people. I appreciate it. I'm not running for the presidency. I'm running from the president. I'm running along, and I'm about to jump on a town hall stage. Big dude sees me. He must have been an Iowa linebacker. I'm a former tight end from Stanford. And he goes, dude, I want you to punch Donald Trump in the face. And I look at him and I go, dude, that's a felony, man. That's not how we win. Doubling down on hate, doubling down on divisiveness, doubling down on partisanship, doubling down on tribalism. That divides America. What we need to be doing is calling to the conscience of our country, inspiring the moral imagination of a nation, so that what is absurd becomes banished. And what is true is that we love one another. What is true that our children are beautiful reflections of our values as a nation can become real. And that's why I want to end with this. We have seen horrible flooding in Texas. Challenges in my daddy's state of North Carolina. We're seeing lots of storms come through, and I want to give you a real-life glimpse into what you do in a storm, because I believe as long as there are millions of children below the poverty line, we're in a moral storm. I believe when the number one killer of our children is gun violence, we're in a moral storm. I believe when there are millions of people going to bed tonight who are food insecure, from isolated seniors to children going to school, we're in a moral storm. But here's a literal storm story for you. I'm mayor of the city of Newark when we had this extraordinary storm called Hurricane Sandy coming in. Some of my Jersey people remember this. And I'm out in a command vehicle being driven by two incredible law enforcement officers, just making sure the city's shut down and everything. Wind shaking our car, driving rain pelting our windshield, lightning, thunder, and I get a phone call, and forgive me if this sounds impolite. I get a phone call that begins with the stupidest question in America. I answer my phone and the person says, hello, this is the White House operator. Will you hold for the President of the United States? I'm like, who says no to that question? I mean, really, I'm like doing my hair, and I'm sorry. So I go, yes. And let me tell you something, I don't mean to be partisan, I want to bring people together, that's why I love Katie Britt, but I miss Obama. And listen, I miss Obama. I miss her husband too.